Hello, my dear English learners. Welcome back to Wiwi Talk Pod. This is your cozy corner to learn easy English through real and honest conversations. I am Justin.
And I am Amelia. We are so happy you are here with us today. Justin, how are you feeling in this moment?
I am good. Today, I saw something small that made me feel calm. I was waiting in a line, and someone let another person go first. It was a quiet kindness. It reminded me that small things matter.
I love that phrase, quiet kindness. It is simple, but it stays with you. For me, I caught myself rushing this morning. My mind was in the future, so I stopped. I sat for 1 minute with my coffee, just 1 minute. It felt like coming back to myself.
Coming back to yourself. That is a beautiful feeling. And maybe you, listening right now, you also need that. A small return to yourself.
Today's topic is perfect for this. We are talking about how to love yourself more than anyone else. Not in a selfish way, but in a healthy way. Respecting yourself, taking care of your energy, and not abandoning who you are.
This is a B1 level episode. If you are intermediate, it is perfect. If you are a strong beginner, you can follow too. Just let the words wash over you like background music. That is still learning.
We will share simple self-love habits. We will talk about what to say on a bad day, how to set boundaries, and how to stop being so hard on yourself. We will use real-life situations, work, family, and friends.
Before we start, take a slow breath. Inhale, exhale. You don't have to be perfect today. Just be here.
Let's start with a simple truth. The way you treat yourself becomes your standard.
Your standard. Yes, it is like the invisible rules of your life. You don't say them out loud, but people can feel them. It is almost like an inner price tag. Not money, but value.
I like that image. When you value yourself clearly, other people follow your lead. But when you don't, you teach people how to treat you poorly.
For example, when you keep saying yes, even when you want to say no, people learn, oh, Justin is always available.
At first, it sounds like a compliment. You're so helpful. You're so reliable. But then it becomes a role. Suddenly, you're the yes person, even when you're exhausted.
I have a story about this. A few years ago, a friend used to message me late at night. I would reply, even if I was half asleep. I told myself, I'm just being nice.
But that kind of nice starts stealing your rest. Your energy is leaking little by little.
Exactly. One night, I didn't reply for 1 hour. Only 1 hour. The next day, my friend said, "Where were you?" in a serious tone, like I had done something wrong.
That's the moment you realize the expectation is already there. You trained people to expect instant access to you. You didn't plan it, but you taught it.
So, the lesson is not stop being kind. The lesson is kindness needs a limit. Kindness needs a line. In English, we call this boundaries.
Boundaries, your personal limits, what is okay and what is not okay. Boundaries are not walls. They're more like doors.
Doors. Yes, you can still be warm, but you are in control. You decide who comes in. You decide how long they stay. And you decide when to close the door so you can rest.
Here is the difficult part. When you set a boundary, some people will get uncomfortable, especially the people who liked it when you had no limits.
It doesn't mean they are bad people. It just means they are not used to your new standard. When you raise your standard, something inside you changes.
Because boundaries are also about what you believe you deserve. Your worth is not up for discussion.
Let's talk about self-worth. This means you believe you have value as a human being, even on your bad days, not only when you are productive.
Many people search for validation. Validation is when other people say you are good enough. It feels nice, but if you need it all the time, you become fragile.
Fragile, like glass. If someone doesn't like you, you crash. If someone criticizes you, you feel small. Once I posted something online. One stranger wrote a rude comment, and my mood changed instantly, like they had a remote control for my feelings.
That's because you were borrowing your worth from the outside. Here is a sentence for you. My worth is not up for discussion. And another one, I am enough even while I'm improving.
When you stop living for the audience, you can finally meet yourself. Self-love starts with honest noticing. We call this self-awareness.
Self-awareness. It means you notice your feelings, your triggers, and your needs. A trigger is like a button. Something happens, and boom, you react.
A button. Yes. Someone says one sentence, and suddenly you feel angry or sad. A simple exercise is to ask yourself, what drains me and what gives me energy?
Drain. It means to take energy away slowly, like a phone battery going down. For me, doom scrolling drains me, looking at negative news for hours.
Me too. Also, some conversations drain me. They are battery thieves. Self-awareness is noticing that without judging yourself. You don't say, I am weak. You say, oh, this drains me. I need to protect my energy.
It is like cleaning a window. When the window is clean, you can see clearly. When it is dirty, everything looks cloudy. When your head is cloudy, your decisions are messy.
So we are not trying to be perfect. We are trying to see ourselves clearly. And when you see yourself, you notice the sorry habit.
The sorry habit. It is automatic, like a reflex. We say sorry for existing. Sorry, I'm talking. Sorry, I'm asking a question. Sorry, I'm tired.
Stop apologizing for normal things. Of course, say sorry if you make a mistake, but don't apologize for being human. When you apologize too much, you send a message, I don't deserve space.
And you do deserve space. I had a coworker who started every email with sorry. I wanted to tell her, you don't need to shrink.
Shrink to make yourself smaller. Sorry can become a way to ask permission to exist, But the right people will never ask you to disappear.
When you stop shrinking, the inner critic shows up. That voice that says, "You are not good enough. You always fail." We start believing it like it is a fact.
But it is not a fact. It is just a thought. Here is a trick. Talk to yourself like you talk to a friend. You would never say to a friend, "You are useless." So why say it to yourself?
It is like living with a bully, but the bully is in your own mind. You cannot walk away, so you must change the voice.
When you catch a negative thought, ask, is this a fact or is this fear? Fear is like fog. It makes everything look bigger and scarier. Facts are like flashlights. They show what is real.
Once your inner voice is kinder, boundaries are easier. You set them with self-respect, not with anger, and you stop being a people pleaser.
People pleasing, trying to keep everyone happy while you suffer. You feel guilt when you say no, but saying no is not cruel. Sometimes it is caring.
Say it clearly. I can't today, but thank you for asking. I need to rest tonight. No long explanation, because over-explaining is a trap.
When you say no, you get space, and in that space you can find joy. Joy needs room. When your life is too crowded, even good things cannot breathe.
Don't wait to be perfect to be happy. Perfection is a moving target. It keeps shifting. Don't compare your real life to someone's highlight reel on social media.
Protect your energy. You cannot keep giving and then be surprised when you feel empty. Even good people burn out.
If someone makes you feel small, that is a sign. Sometimes you outgrow people. You don't need a fight. You just need distance. Peace is a choice.
And when you choose peace, you can bounce back. Bounce back means to recover after a hard moment. People who love themselves recover faster because they don't punish themselves with shame.
They say, "That was hard, but I am still here." They celebrate small wins. I got out of bed. I answered one email. These are the bricks of confidence.
It is time for our word tour. Let's collect the gems from today. Relax and listen. 1. Standard. What you accept and what you don't. Example. My standard is respect. 2. Available. To have time or space to help. Example. I am not available this weekend. 3. Overwhelmed. To feel like there is too much for your brain. Example. I feel overwhelmed by work. 4. Boundaries. Your limits, your doors. Example. I am setting boundaries for my peace. 5. Validation. Approval from others. Example. Don't live for other people's validation. 6. Fragile. Easily broken or hurt. Example. My mood was fragile today. 7. Self-awareness. Noticing your own feelings and needs. Example. Self-awareness is the first step to change. 8. Trigger. A button that causes a strong emotion. Example. That song is a trigger for me. 9. Drain. To take energy away. Example, negative people drain my battery. 10. Doom scrolling. Scrolling through bad news online. Example, I need to stop doom scrolling at night. 11. Shrink. To make yourself smaller or less important. Example, don't shrink to fit into small places. 12. Inner critic. The negative voice in your head. Example, my inner critic is very loud today. 13. Guilt. The bad feeling when you think you did wrong. Example, don't let guilt control your decisions. 14. Bounce back. To recover and be strong again. Example, she always bounces back after failure. 15. Burn out. To be extremely tired from giving too much. Example, I need a break before I burn out.
Remember this one idea. The way you treat yourself teaches people how to treat you. You don't have to change everything tonight. Just choose one small upgrade, one boundary, one kind sentence, or one no without an explanation.
You don't have to change everything tonight. Just choose one small upgrade, one boundary, one kind sentence, or one no without an explanation.
Leave us a comment. Finish this sentence. This week, I will be kinder to myself by...
We are proud of you for staying until the end, for learning English, and for choosing yourself.
This has been Amelia.
And Justin from Wiwi Talk Pod. Take care of your heart.
Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye-bye.